Ms. Jackson.
You know, I want to thank you very much, and I'd like for you to support what has been presented to you, because I've been in several meetings with the young ladies dealing with, our area. And page, I think it was 14. I want you to read that very carefully, because I think that was part of my input. So I want to thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson. Mr. Bryant, welcome.
Well, I think that the commission has come a long way. Spent many years, some 25 years or so, in doing business in different direct and indirect ways. And I have to tell you that this is a proud moment, and for me to look out at this commission and have this commission recognize the need for setting a standard, not only for San Francisco, but for the country. This, my fellow friends, is the start of something very special, a start that I think in the end will benefit our community and will benefit this country as a whole. Great job.
Thank you, Mr. Bryant.
The ladies, great job. And staff, great job.
Noon, Joshua Arce, Brightline, and I wanted to echo the statements by Mr. Bryant and Ms. Jackson. This is just such an exciting program. I can remember when there was just the discussion that led to this, and Commissioner Ellis saying that you want to have this process. We've had incredible consultants, and Bernita and Darylyn. It's been really great to sit down and talk with you folks and learn from your expertise, and just feel really engaged, and to the point of even last week. They came down and briefed us at the Southeast Jobs Coalition bi-weekly meeting down at Young Community Developers, and there was about 30 of us there fully engaged. It was just really exciting, and there was a lot of excitement about what's to come. So I just really can't wait. So thank you, commissioners and staff, and Harlan Kelly for, and I think Chris Iglesias was here for a minute and stepped out, and everybody, is he around? No, Tommy and everybody, Laura Luster. It's just been really great, and I think a lot of promise. One other thing I just want to say is somebody maybe to interview, and I forgot to mention, he basically wrote the letter that we took to ISO, Steve Moss, that runs San Francisco Community Power. This guy knows community benefits. He puts the community to work on their water efficiency and energy efficiency work, so he does a really good work, and basically wrote our letter that we all signed and took up to ISO. And for those of us that are really engaged on the local hiring issue, I think we're really looking to this really to help us solve the issue of the day, which is we want to create more opportunities. We want more union work on all city projects is what we're after. We're looking to support a project labor agreement on the Southeast wastewater treatment plant and the digesters on the sewer system work. We want this to be in a way that helps create opportunities for folks that are out of work in the hiring halls and folks that are out of work in the community. And I think that there's been a series of discussions Ms. Reagan has alluded to between community stakeholders, the building trades, contractors, government. We've had 20 hours of discussions to try to solve these issues, and we've got close. We've got painfully close, and we need things like this process to help push us over the edge and keep us together, because the 20 hours of conversations ended last week, and now we all go and do our different things to try to move this policy, hopefully in a way that keeps us on the same path, which is where we all want to get, which is a community labor partnership. So I'd really like this to be a kind of central theme going forward, because the PUC has so much important work, both for our tradesmen and women that are currently out of work, and our folks that we want to see empowered through all the opportunities that are going to be created. So I think that's the kind of lesson as we come on the one-year anniversary of the hearing that I think kind of kicked off this discussion, which was last December. So it's just really exciting. Thanks again, everybody.
Hello, Commissioners. My name is Atuma Belfry, and I'm a resident of the Bayview Hunters Point community, but I'm a member of the IBEW Local 6 Electricians Union. And I'm really happy to hear that this sustainable approach for community benefits will be taking place because, or I hope that you guys adopt this approach, because as a apprentice going through the IBEW, I can't count how many times I struggled with my children having asthma attacks and not understanding why they were constantly getting sick. It affected me, both, my economics as far as, me being able to go to work, and my children's health, my health, and just my whole way of living. And had I known at that point that there were environmental issues in my community that were impacting, my lifestyle or my ability to live, I guess I'm standing up here really to support this approach in looking at the workability of the area, the environmental factors, the health issues, and the education of the community as well. Because I believe had I had that opportunity, I probably could have, just been able to manage my lifestyle a little bit better. So as a resident, I hope that you guys can adopt this approach, because I can see a lot of people's lives changing for the better just for looking at a situation from a holistic perspective, as opposed to making decisions based on just the economics. Looking at how it would affect a person's lives, a life of an individual, I think would be the best. So I want to support what's been presented. Josh said to give a shout out to Masood.
Thank you, Ms. Belfry. Next speaker, please.
Art Jensen from Bosca, and with a bit longer-term perspective, I would say that many of the people in this room worked very hard for a great number of years just to get enough focus on job one, which was serving water, removing waste from people's homes, and running the power system. Back when there were times when the commission or the powers that be in the city were unable to countenance anything close to a double-digit rate increase for water. And now you've gone far beyond that. Took a lot of hard work, took some help from our side, I think, to get you there. And now you're at the point where you can actually entertain programs like this for making your communities better. And it's hard for an old dog like me to sit and listen to all of this sometimes. But I do appreciate it and what you're doing for your community. Don't lose the focus on job one. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. Any other public comment on number 8?
We will schedule this back in December then.
Correct. Thank you.